The Sacramento Metro Chamber's Cap to Cap is a federal advocacy program with a history of success. Every year, the Cap to Cap delegation chooses a few issues that have special regional significance.
As chair of the 2015 Cap to Cap program, I am pleased that the Metro Chamber has identified innovation and economic development as a top priority issue.
Cap to Cap's Innovation and Economic Development team will tackle an aggressive agenda focused on policies to help build the economy and create more jobs for the greater Sacramento region.
Economic development is this willing collective dedication that people have to making sure their community reaches a level to where people call it a community of excellence.
The Sacramento region has a competitive advantage with its network of higher education and research institutions. By advocating for basic and applied research, the team is looking to build on the past federal investments that have led to many positive outcomes. These include improved agricultural and nutrition programs, increased tech transfer, and development of preventative tools for pandemic threats.
The universities in this region are going to be a huge economic driver for the future. The research that is actually happening on the many campuses in our region drives innovation. Research drives jobs. And so when we support those universities, we're really supporting economic development.
The team is asking Congress to approve a permanent extension to the 30% energy investment tax credit and to include commence construction in the EXPIRE Act regardless of technology.
The renewable energy industry, particularly solar, people think about the guys on the roof putting on panels. And while, of course, that's a key component of the solar industry, what they're not seeing is everything else that goes into solar development, solar installation. They're not seeing all the design engineers, the weight load calculations. They're not seeing all the finance tools that are brought to bear in order to put that system on a roof. So there's so much more to that.
This year, the team is providing support for policies and tools to help our region's exporters, specifically the Trans-Pacific Partnership and the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership. And they're seeking reauthorization of the Export-Import Bank.
Trade's important for a lot of reasons. In order to really grow your economy, your employment base has to be as exportable. Having a tradable market gives you the kind of stability to work through those recessionary periods. Our market in particular, being the number one agricultural market in the United States, is not only pivotal to our economy, but it's pivotal to the world's economy.
The team is providing support for our innovation economy by asking Congress to provide immigration reform by removing the cap on H-1B visas. This will allow recent graduates to remain in the U.S. without interrupting research, funding cycles, and innovation. The efforts of the Innovation and Economic Development team are aligned with other Cap-to-Cap teams. The Workforce Development and Education team is advancing the region's economic development plan, Next Economy, with its proactive and comprehensive agenda.
If you want economic development, you've got to have employees and you've got to have folks ready to do the work, and education is there to train those folks. We've got not only programs in which we're educating folks traditionally to go on to get a four-year degree, but also our pathway programs that take a student from a high school, put them into a vocational program, and get them right out and into the workforce very, very quickly. I believe Cap to Cap is critical to the region because it brings us all together and unites us as a region. You just can't beat that.
Homelessness is the single most reported concern from business owners during the Metro Chamber's business walks. The Community Development team is requesting federal support for programmatic fixes to increase employment and income programming for the homeless community in the region.
An issue like homelessness that touches both private and public. And the solutions that we're looking at will take a partnership between private and public. You know, it's interesting because we talk about homelessness and we're really having two separate but related conversations. One is homelessness's effect on the individual. Second is that individual's impact on business. It is a win-win for businesses to make sure that we house and care for those individuals experiencing homelessness. both to not detract from business and to add to the pool of employees. I think that what solves this problem is the support from the business community. We need the investment from our business community. It creates that strength within our program that ultimately I think will make it successful. If we get with it and get enough people housed and we get far enough ahead of the problem that it's not something we have to live with forever.
With our fully integrated approach to economic development, including research, immigration, tax credits, investment in education and workforce development, the Sacramento Metro Chamber is positioned to build upon our innovation economy.